Hey, welcome back then to this series. I'm the question mark, and this is the next race in our Ayrton Senna Super Monaco GP season, and we're up against this guy again, who I absolutely thrashed in Brazil. He's still saying I'm too fast for you, even though I did absolutely thrash him. The problem is, he might actually beat me on this track because I am terrible at Monaco, absolutely terrible. If I manage to somehow avoid crashing out, which there's absolutely no guarantee of, I will lose an awful lot of time. So, yeah. There's the first set of turns I could easily crash out on, and there is a second one as well. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect me to actually be competitive around this track, but you never know. I've been better than I thought on a number of the... That's where I usually crash out. I managed to basically do an emergency stop and prevent myself from crashing out. But there we go. I actually completed the qualifying lap, which I'm reasonably happy with, and I'm in 12th. You can see my rivals just behind me. I'm not worried about them really, other than me crashing out. We should be able to beat them. But me crashing out is a distinct possibility. But somehow, I was just getting excited about how clean that start was from me. I'm hitting people all over the place here. As I say, that's not actually much of a problem in this game. Hitting other cars doesn't actually affect you in any real way. It's crashing into the advertising boards and the tyres that will be the problem if it comes to it. Good evasive manoeuvres up to 7th. So we finished the first lap. I'm happy, very happy with that. If I could just figure out these two sections, then I would be absolutely unstoppable in this race. The problem is I can't, and I can't ever even begin to imagine how I would sort myself out, because it doesn't seem to be consistent either. I'll do one thing on one go of this track, and then the next time I'll do it and it won't work. So I've given up trying. As I said, there's no such thing as learning how to do this well. It's just survival and mucking through. So we're going on to lap 3 of 6 here. Rival's nowhere, he's 15 seconds behind. Not worried about him. But would like some points now, seeing as I'm in the points already, and we're 3 laps in here. I feel like this is a race where I should be looking to get points. I'm actually really happy with the way this is going. I thought I'd be under pressure with the recording on, but I seem to be performing better than I normally would. Here we go, slow down. Putting the tyres there. Still 20 seconds ahead of my rival. And everybody else has got away from me, but I will catch them at various times. Oh, not if I do that, I won't. Through the tunnel again. I mean, look, I guess 1 point would be fine. I'd be happy with 1 point, given that, you know, I very often do not finish this race. As you can see there, I basically had to come to a standstill, stop myself from crashing completely. Completely on my own as well. Well, actually I've got some cars not too far behind, you can see them on the map. 2 laps to go. Just need to survive, just need to get around this track 2 more times without crashing out. There's the tunnel again. so happy if I can get round this without losing to my rival, which I would lose to my rival if I crashed out. So you can see I'm taking it very gingerly around these tracks now. 31 seconds ahead of my rival. He was never my rival. He should never have been my rival in the first place. He shouldn't have been allowed to do it a second time, given how much I beat him the last time. But he's back. And we're in the final lap of this race. Now, I've never actually driven into the wall of the tunnel before. I don't think that's possible. It would be fun to test it out, but not this time. Not testing out this time, because I'm really eager to get this point. This would be the best performance I've ever had at Monaco, legitimately. Thought we'd come around there too quickly. Got away with it, and we're going to finish the race. We're going to finish in 6th. That is a result to be celebrated. So, another point on the board, up to 5th in the championship. Serga should be absolutely praising me here. I'm getting them all kinds of points that they wouldn't expect, usually. So we get to Canada. Now my only hope here is that it's not raining. If it's raining, I'm in a bit of trouble. If it's not, a chance to do something. We're going to go up against old, what's his name? No, from Minardi again. We're going to finally come back to this guy. This is the... I'd better start taking you seriously. You had. Yeah, this is my target anyway for replacing... Oh, it's raining. I did say that. Said if it's raining, we've got a problem. So we do, because I'm not as good. I'm really not good at this race when it's raining. Because again, don't use the brake. So it means going off the track a lot, and it means potentially crashing out. We might be able to get away with it, but we're gonna have a lot of work on our hands. Like if you compare America, where I basically kept my hand on the accelerator the entire time and didn't have to shift up or down at all other than at the start of the race, this is the complete opposite of that. I'm going to be having to occasionally take my finger off the accelerator and occasionally kind of shifting back up. Oh, but we've qualified him first. That is no guarantee at all. What a start to the weekend that is. Okay. Well, we can afford to take this a little bit easy. We won't, because we just, again, keep our hand on the accelerator. But here we go. 6 laps in Montreal, the Canadian Grand Prix. Oh, that's what I was scared of. And now, we're behind loads of cars. And, well, we threw that away. It was nice while it lasted. Now we've got to get back on track, refocus, get ourselves back in a place to go after our rival. 10th. Now, these chicanes really help. That doesn't help. There's my rival though. Perfect time actually. I still messed it up. I'm doing my very best not to swear on this video. In the test run that I did yesterday, there was lots of swearing at a lot of different occasions. Lots of occasions where I crashed and burned out of various races. There's my rival behind me. Kind of took him out by shunting him in the back. Back ahead of me though. This rain, this is not good for me. I do not need the rain on the Canadian Grand Prix. Anyway, back past my rival, back into 9th. Never my rival, blocked him off. Stay in front of him. I don't really care about anybody else. I'd like to get higher than this, but is a secondary concern at the moment. Into 8th anyway. Right, that's not so bad. Sorted that one out this time. And the 7th. Well, there might still be points in this race for me. If I can keep it going. 3 laps to go as well. Plenty of time. Perfect time to slow down as well, actually, just before that turn. That turn's okay when it's not raining. When it's raining, it slides off, and I think... Oh, and there's the crash. And that is the problem with Canada. There's 1 or 2 sneaky little places. So I have just lost to Minardi. That's not what I was looking to do at all. That was the guy I was looking to replace. You'll get him next time, but let's hope so. So that's Canada. We're falling now to Mexico. And we've been challenged again by Rigel this time. T. Chardin from France. And he's in Ligier, basically, is Rigel. I don't know what Surrogate's supposed to be. Not really. I don't know the 92 season that well. I know the 91 season quite well. Very well, in fact. I had Formula 1 Grand Prix, which that game was based on. And that had the ability to put in real names. It didn't come with any licensing. You could just put them in yourself, which I did, obviously. But this one obviously doesn't have real names, so you kind of have to extrapolate for yourself who they all are. Very clear who. Obviously Senna's in the game, but McLaren are not, so it's Senna Madonna. He drives for Madonna. And then you've got the Williams and Ferrari and a Benetton, and a Tyrrell and a Jordan, Minardi, Lotus. They're all reasonably obvious. Ligier, who are racing today. There are 1 or 2 teams like Serga. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I guess one of the cars is the Roos. And 7th, very nice start. Now Mexico, I'm pretty good. I haven't commented at all on qualifying we just did, and now I'm down to 12th. So apparently ignoring the race in what I'm saying is a far more effective way of being successful than talking about it. Anyway, up to 12th with Chardin, or whatever his name is, Chardin, just ahead of me. Back to 7th gear now. Now that I've got past the big group of drivers that are now behind me, I should be able to overtake them reasonably simply. And this is not a bad track for me. I find this quite a simple one. Again, it's one you don't need to take your hand off the accelerator for, which is exactly what I'm looking for in this game. And yeah, it works quite well. Now it looks like I did that deliberately, but I did not. It was just poor driving. And now I'm behind my rival again. I've jinxed this, you know. Said I wasn't bad at this track, and now it looks like I really am very, very bad. And again, I'm sure, I didn't watch the whole of that video where the guy won the World Championship in his first season, but I am sure that all he did was win every single race, or at least perform better than I'm doing in these races. I hope, if there's any hope that anyone will watch this and take any motivation or inspiration from it, is that you can be crap at things. It's okay to be bad at things, even things you've been playing since you were a very young child. And I crashed out of Mexico. How did that happen? Absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I've got my hands on my head here. This has just been an awful episode. Crashes all over the place. There's 2 in a row I've crashed out of. Goodness me. You'll get them next time. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure I will get them next time, but there we go. And next time is when you will see me again. We've got France, we've got Britain, and we've got Germany, 3 of the standout attractions on the Formula 1 World Championship season. And so I'll catch you then.